growth therapy.
It sounds good.
Shakira's better than PK.
Oh my god.
Oh, baby, when you talk like that.
Oh, baby, what do you... No, I fucked it up.
Yeah, America, woman, go back.
Oh, baby, when you talk like that.
Oh,
America, woman, go back.
there you go. So be wise and keep on reading the signs of my body.
Do you guys want wine? Do you want wine? Does
No.
anyone want wine?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Is it just me?
Alcohol gives me anxiety.
It kind of gives me anxiety too.
You keep getting King of Wands.
Oh, I just want to know what it
Okay.
means. Okay,
We're doing, for anyone who's watching on Le YouTube, we're doing a little
we're doing a
tarot
tarot pull for
session.
the live show.
yeah, guys. I
wait,
guess-
what?
Are we announcing it that we're doing?
Are we doing a tarot card for a live show?
No, we're
Yeah,
doing
I
a
thought I'd
tarot
ask
poll for the live show. Like, we're gonna ask a question.
A tarot?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we're,
What?
no, I mean,
Oh,
we're
right
doing
now?
it now
Oh,
for
okay.
the live show. Like, we're asking.
Oh. I was like, what?
Oh my God! Wait, should we have
Should
someone
we?
doing tarot at the live show?
Danny should be there and just do some tarot offerings.
Yeah, $10 sessions. And
Yeah, or something.
actually, let's write that down.
Let's write
I'm gonna
that
write that down.
down. Do you guys want that? I mean, anyone who's listening.
That's actually a good question. I mean, I love tarot. So, like, I
Yeah.
think if I went to an event and they were like, we're doing tarot. Ooh, at AVN, actually, when I went,
Tarot at the live
it was
show.
fun because Danny was doing tea and tarot at the Pineapple Support booth.
I love that for him.
Yeah. Which, by the way, the AVN awards were like, or show.
I need to go next year. Like, can we make sure that we all go next year together?
Yes. It was super fun. It was, I think I told you guys this, but
You know, we should submit.
Okay,
to,
never mind.
Oh, keep going.
no,
sorry.
it's fine. Go ahead. We
It's
should
okay,
submit
it's
to
okay.
what?
Nikki.
I just had an idea. Keep going.
Go.
What was I saying? No, I don't remember.
Like flamingo.
Wait, what was I saying?
Oh,
We
you were
should
talking about
submit-
AVN.
No, that was you submitting. Sorry.
Oh, I was saying that it's funny because you're walking around and you're like, I know that person. Where do I recognize him from? And then
Yeah.
you're like, I masturbated to them.
To them, yeah.
There were a lot of people. Actually, a lot of people that I've had sex with at sex parties were there. hmm
Love
Isn't that great? What a small community.
I know. And that's what I was
Everyone
thinking
just-
about. I was like, I know so many people from sex parties that like I see out and about in the wild. And anyways,
I
it's
still
funny.
have not been to a sex party.
I know you
You
need to.
I need to go to
I went
one
to
with-
And Me, and which is a sex toy convention. I went there and saw someone from a sex party. I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, wait,
Should
he
be
was
about
at
that
AVN too.
Yeah. What?
Should be about that name. Wait, how does he look like?
I would say bleep out the name, but yeah.
He's
And it's funny because
handsome.
the guy that I went to AVN with, he knew him. So
Oh,
he was like,
yeah.
"Oh my god, my friend so
Does
and
he have,
so."
like, long black hair.
No,
Never mind.
but it was funny because then I was like, "Oh, I know that guy." He was like, "Where do you know him from?" And I'm like, "I think I kissed him at a sex party, but I can't remember."
Yeah,
Aw.
UNC did.
Oh, I did kiss him.
Yeah.
Okay.
UNC both did.
That's sweet.
Did you wanna-
Welcome back, Double
Now,
T.
did you want to do the intro?
Yes.
Hey guys, it's me, your girl, broke girl
Stephanie.
Theory.
Stephanie.
Go, girl.
Broke.
And today we have the twins.
Your favorite motherfucking twins. I'll be like, what's up, Double Team fam? Welcome back.
You're butchering it, but I butchered
Okay,
mine.
yeah. But you get the jits.
Yes.
We're here to talk about.
We're going to start swapping intros.
We really should. And just confuse everyone. Be like, wait, what? Where did I just turn into?
Wait a minute.
Like, am I listening to DT or BGT?
Right?
Anyways.
BGT by DT,
Anyways, we're here. It's
which
Jamie.
is BGT, BDT. Okay.
Huh?
Don't say that too many times. It gets confusing.
Yeah. I was like thinking about it. I was like, that's confusing.
It is
Anyways,
confusing.
we're doing tarot.
No, I was just gonna see what the cards have to say about our live show.
Okay.
Hey guys, it's me, your girl, broke girl
Stephanie.
Theory.
What's up, Double Team fam? Welcome back.
You're butchering it.
But you get the jits.
We are doing a live show in the Bay Area.
Bay Area. I could come right now just thinking about it.
Mark your calendars.
Oh,
for
and it's
hint,
gonna
hint.
be that's Aries season, so I got the Aries card.
So you know
Early-
it's gonna be lit.
early April.
Early April, yeah.
I think it's gonna be really fun.
Yeah. Bay Area, I feel like just knows how to have a good time.
Yeah.
And I feel like so many people from the Bay have been like, Steph, please do Bay Area. Please do Bay Area. So I just know it's going to be good.
Yeah, for everybody that voted on the poll for us to go to the Bay Area, remember, buy a ticket when we release them. Bring your friends.
Bring
Please
your
bring friends, because what if
coworkers.
it's like no one shows up? That's like our biggest
Okay, we
fear.
had that fear last time, and then
Bring
we
your
had too many
sneaky
people,
link.
and then
Yeah.
we had to, the chair situation ended up being a nightmare.
Yeah.
And we had to stop selling tickets because then we would have to buy more chairs.
Yeah.
So,
All right,
But we
so,
don't have that problem
but we
anymore.
won't have that problem this time.
so
'Cause
far
we're doing
Tarot's
different.
giving me the Emperor, which
It's
is
giving great energy.
Aries. It's giving me Leo Strength, which is like a really nice positive card.
I've been getting a lot of Leo vibes lately. Like even when I did a tarot card reading with Danny, he was like, you need to step into your Leo because he was like, you
Oh.
mastered your Aquariusness, but now you need to like really step up and like have Leo energy.
Which Leo is like creativity. I mean, you got 3 cameras to do more angles. You're doing, you're adding things to your production. I think you are stepping into your creativity.
Yeah.
Oh my
Also,
God.
and Leo is the sign of creativity. Judgment just came out. I feel like this is the time to like step up and deliver.
I mean, I agree with
Yeah.
everything. All of us.
Yeah. I think that the cards are like step up and deliver. The show needs to be
Yeah, like
phenomenal.
2022 was cute, you guys. but like, we need to do better.
Yeah,
no,
Steph
it wasn't
I
not
know, I'm just
better.
kidding.
More like,
But we're like, we could do better.
It's going to be great.
make it like a
I think I will say with our first live show, I think we did a great job with
Yes.
planning. Nikki brought the content. I think we had a great conversation. I think
people learned a lot about anal.
and the way
Yeah.
and the way we did everything, I think, for our first time, we had learned a lot of lessons along the way too, which
So
I
many
think was
lessons.
great. But yeah, I think there was just so much to take away from it, and I think it's just going to keep getting better and better and
Yeah.
better.
We learned so much just from the first live show
Yeah.
of like what to do and what not to do.
Yeah.
And it was just, but overall, besides the fact, like it was still very
It was such a-
successful regardless.
Yeah.
And I'm just glad that we had a good time and everyone else had a good time. And
It
like,
was so fun.
so we just want to go on tour. So you guys, actually down below in the link in my description, I have like where a place where you guys could like vote your city. So I want to know like what cities we should go to, because the more I hear about a certain city, the more that we're like, okay, we need to go there because they're literally calling for
Yeah.
us.
Exactly. The
So-
more you vote, the more we'll look at that city. So, for
Yeah.
example, for everyone who voted for Dallas,
We hear you.
good job. We hear you. Like, maybe we'll do Dallas next. You never
Yes.
know. I mean, we are doing New York, but.
Oh, I'm loving
anyways.
this poll. I was thinking to myself, I'm like, well, what's going to be the outcome of this? Like, if we step up and deliver and we have a great show, like, what's going to be the outcome? We got the world completion accomplishment. We got the Knight of Pentacles ushering new financial opportunities. And we got the 10 of Pentacles, which is like also almost kind of, the 10 is usually like kind of like the final. So, and this card's very much like about like abundance and everything. So I think it will be a great show. If we step up and
I mean, I'm
deliver,
not
it'll be a
worried,
phenomenal
definitely.
show. Yeah.
Yeah. I really like truly have so much faith in us, and I like genuinely love just working with you guys. Like because I feel like you guys have like, because I could be kind of crazy with my drive and passion, and certain people like love it and certain people hate it.
Mm.
And I feel like so far I think you guys match it.
Oh, for sure.
And
yeah.
so it's like you understand, okay, we need to do a meeting, we need to do this, we need to do that. And like I've just, have worked with certain people in the past who like were like, you're too whatever. So I'm just glad that like I found you guys who like match the energy and like want the same type of success, and just more than just a success, just to have fun with it. Like overall, I think that like you guys match that, and I'm so glad that like the universe brought you to me. And I also feel like I have sisters now.
I know.
I've always wanted to be a twin. So like,
You're
And the funny, I love that, like, we're all Aries risings. I don't know if y'all know this, but we're all Aries risings. And Cammie is 15 degrees Aries, Steph is 16 degrees Aries, and I'm 17 degrees Aries rising. So we're all sandwiched together. Is that not just, like,
that's
Fate.
kind of
Fate.
crazy.
It is.
Also, I really do think they want us to do it in Aries season. So the time frame that we're going for, I really think they're like, do it.
Okay, good.
Perfect.
I know
Also-
we're like so scared. We're like
Yeah,
so quick. but,
I think they're
we'll
like
be
really
fine.
pushing for it. And then something tells me I think they want the second one to be in Leo season, so August.
Okay.
I have a feeling they want the second one to be
April,
in August.
I
June,
was
July.
thinking October. But okay.
No,
But do we wanted to do 3? So we should do
yeah,
one
that's
in the
hold
middle
on.
of the
Let me
year.
ask. Okay, do you want us to do 2 live shows?
I
or
mean, as long as like,
Let's see how we go with the first one,
yeah.
and how that goes with the plan.
2 live shows or 3? 3. They want us to do 3 live shows.
Oh damn!
Wow. Yeah, I literally was like, do we want to do 2 or
And then
3?
the
What do they
shows
show
are
me?
3.
The 3 of Cups, and the 3 of Cups is all about celebration, friendship,
Aw, and
coming
3?
together. They
Oh,
want us
shit.
to do 3 live shows.
So we're doing 3 now.
Wait, hold
okay.
on. Judgment. What?
So-
We're planning 3 now.
I mean,
Hold on.
So Bay Area, New York. Should it be Dallas? What do y'all
Okay, the
think?
third
Or another
one-
no,
LA
I want to do another one in LA.
Another one in LA. Oh, but I feel like I'm missing out on other cities though.
I was gonna say, let's put it to a vote. Whoever
Okay.
votes the most.
Dallas or LA.
Yeah.
Dallas or LA. Let us
Exactly.
know.
Vote,
Yeah.
and then
Dallas has been kind of loud lately, so I feel like
I will
Texas
say,
has
yeah.
been real loud. So
yeah.
Judgment. Okay.
And I would do it in Dallas.
and we have family there, so like
Yeah,
it-
we have family friends
we
there.
could, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
it's
thinking
always
that
easier when that.
Aries season, Leo season, Judgment is Pluto, and then the world is Sagittarius, which would be like December. No, that wouldn't work. So, but I think 3 is the key there.
I'm scared for New York. I'm like, is anyone to show up?
Oh, New York
are
is
you
kinky.
kidding
Yeah,
me?
I know they will, but I'm just like,
we have
it's so
so
far.
many. We have so many people in New York
yeah.
who would
Okay.
go.
And New York
Okay.
is
so
kinky
many.
AF.
I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of people have hit me up about New York, so I know I have New York listeners. What's up?
I
Brooklyn.
can count at
What up?
minimum 10 to 20 people that we can have show up from New York.
Okay.
At
I think
minimum.
every show I get nervous. I'm like, is anyone even going?
I know, but
Does
they
anyone
always
even care?
they come through.
Yeah, they do.
I had
Okay.
someone, they were like, please come to Philly. And I'm like, well, we're going to New York. And they're like, I'll go to that. And I was like, perfect.
That's true. It's just like not that far.
Yeah.
You
Wanna
can
take
take
a
a little
picture?
like train ride.
Yeah.
I need a little bit more time to analyze this spread.
Did you guys hear that? That is the sound of my new favorite supplements by our sponsor, Nutrafol. And I know that was like kind of cheesy, but I really wanted to do a fun ASMR in the beginning. Don't judge me. I'm trying to grow my hair out ever since I dyed it blonde, and I want it to now be like my natural, healthy hair like it used to be. So Nutrafol has been my go-to supplements to help me achieve that goal. 30 million women are impacted by weakened or thinning hair. If you're among them, know that you're not alone and there is a solution you could trust to deliver results. Nutrafol is a #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement, clinically shown to improve your hair growth, thickness, and visible scalp coverage. Nutrafol has 3 unique formulas to support women throughout all stages of life, including postpartum and menopause. Each formula is physicians formulated using natural, drug-free, medical-grade ingredients in consistently effective dosages so you get the most reliable results. In a clinical study, 86% of women reported improved hair growth after 6 months. 3,000 plus top doctors and stylists recommend Nutrafol as an effective and high-quality solution for healthier hair. You can grow thicker, healthier hair and support brocotherapy by going to Nutrafol.com and entering the promo code BROKEGIRL to save $15 off your first month's subscription. This is their best offer anywhere, and it's only available to U.S. customers for a limited time. Plus, free shipping on every order. Get $15 off at Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code BROKEGIRL. You guys know I love the drama, but I don't really want like that much drama in my life at all. But I love the drama and I respect everyone else's drama and I want to know your drama. I think that is why I am so obsessed with this game Lily's Garden, because let me tell you, girl, Lily is going through it and it's fun. I love that it's like I get to feed into my drama self, but then it's not real. It's just a game. So it's an outlet for me. It's like therapy. Lily's Garden is here with over 8,000 relaxing puzzle levels and an additional 40 added every single week. There's always something to do in Lily's Garden. It's a telenovela with a compelling story. Help Lily navigate a new romance, which we all love. I love the tea of like when you start dating someone new. Discover the joys of garden-related puns and uncover the secrets of her late Aunt Mary's life, all while renovating her newly inherited estate. Oh, and the best part is there are no pop-up ads to interfere with your game time. Don't just take it from me. Millions of players have been redecorating gardens, finishing puzzles, and unraveling mysteries for almost 5 years. Download Lily's Garden for free today. Just try not to fall in love too quickly. You never know what other hunks are on the horizon. I was younger, I ran my credit score to the ground. I got a credit card at 18 and thought I was so cool. Even though people told me like, hey, be careful, like you could ruin your credit. I didn't care. I was stubborn, irresponsible, and pretty much made it difficult for my future self to get certain things. So as your bestie, I'm gonna let you guys know now, please take good care of your credit score. Also, fun fact, I now raised my credit score up to 60 points. So look at me being responsible. That's why I'm so excited to introduce you to our sponsor, Kickoff. Kickoff is the easiest way to build credit fast. Whether you have no credit or want to boost your score, Kickoff is the #1 credit building app that has helped over 1 million people take control of their credit. Kickoff has been praised by big-time names like Forbes and NerdWallet as a smart way to build credit fast. So what are you waiting for? Apply right now in minutes at kickoff.com to start building better credit. That's KIKOFF.com to build your credit score without the lift. Start today at kickoff.com. Okay.
All
Do we have
right.
any like sex updates? Like what's going on, you guys? What's life?
What's the
I love the way you said that. Reminds me of the
mom
mom
in-
in
yeah, in Mean Girls.
I'm like, oh yeah, so what's
Exactly.
going
I
on?
was like,
I feel
what's-
like that's who I am because I feel like nowadays I'm aging and like I'm like, and I feel like sometimes I've
Steph, you're
tried.
32.
What's the hot
18?
goss?
You're not even a third of the way through life.
Don't do that.
Don't age yourself.
No, I'm not, but like, but I'm maturing. I don't want to say I'm aging. I mean, I am aging. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just maturing, so I'm not.
Okay, let's
as,
go with
like,
maturing.
I'm
Let's
not
go
as
with
like
maturing.
hip, but I'm hip. I'm hip in my own way. I'm just not.
I beg to differ. You have a
think-
sex podcast, and you
I
think
am
you're
hip.
hip. I think you're cool as
I'm
fuck.
so fucking cool. You're right. Okay.
Okay, and you edit some like dope ass
I'm
podcasts.
cool. No, I know
like,
I'm cool. Look,
Yeah,
I know I'm cool.
like you're. Yeah,
But like, there's a different type of like. There's like, yeah, okay, I'm cool, but there's like the trendy like Gen Z cool. You know what I mean? Like when I don't know.
I think.
Anyways, what's the tea, guys?
What's
what
the
are
hot
people
goss?
doing?
What's the hot goss?
What's the hot wasp?
I did. I was. Did I tell you this? I can't remember if I did. I went on a date with a very bisexual man.
You
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of didn't tell me this, but you did.
I think I mentioned it briefly, but I like didn't go into like detail about it. So, actually, a person that we recorded with hooked us up. He was like, "Hey, you said you wanted to peg more dudes. Here's my friend who would let you peg him, or who would love to be pegged."
Because HK was not coming through.
Oh my god! Sorry,
Are
HK.
you
I'm so
okay?
sorry.
Are you? Wait, because I remember you asked me to take it out, but I was like, no,
I was like,
you okay?
I
That
felt
it's-
so bad. I didn't mean to put him on the spot, but anyways, it's fine.
no. It's really fine. Like, no one's thinking anything.
I just thought it was funny.
Yeah,
But
it's
then
so
I
funny.
listened back to the episode. I'm like,
Like,
okay,
it was
wasn't that bad.
hilarious.
Yeah. I'm like, I didn't like put him on the spot. But anyway, so this
Yeah.
guy, or my friend told me, he was like, he'd love to be pegged, and he's been pegged before anyways. And so we went on a date in LA. And like, I didn't really know what to expect. Like, I had like his Instagram, and like, that was about it. Otherwise it was like a total like blind date kind of situation.
Oh my god, this is like the
Which
90s.
I don't know if I've ever really done, and I purposely like did not talk to him a whole lot before the date because like I did not want to. I hate when I like, talk to someone a bunch before a date and get like really excited and all worked up, and you haven't met in person, and then you meet in person and you're just like, the
They're
conversation's
better,
great,
right.
but like there's no spark. So, and you
I
can't.
love that you waited to have that convo. It's giving first rounds on me.
But very first rounds on me.
Cut that clip for Joe. He'd love that. But yeah, so I was like, I mean, we texted a little bit to like set up the date, but like I think we like texted like he set us up Monday and then like Wednesday was the date.
Yeah.
I was like, let's knock this out. Let's see how it goes. Like I didn't want to like spend any more time just like waiting around. So we went on a date and he made me laugh so much, which I love when guys make me laugh. He had a great body, very handsome. Like I would say he like falls under my type, definitely.
Yeah.
But it's also like, I don't know. I have never really like been on a date with someone that was like as like bisexual, maybe I should say. But I loved it. Like I felt
I feel like you would be so great with the bisexual man.
Well, I
Anyone
think
who's bisexual.
I think
really.
what I'm really like used to is like very masculine men.
Yeah.
And he was kind of like very much in the middle, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Not like super masculine, but not like super feminine either.
But
Like
there's a
he
little
was
bit
like
of both.
in the middle. And I like for once was like, I don't know how to react to this. Like I haven't really been in this situation
Right.
because I usually date like very masculine men. Or I shouldn't say very masculine, but like masculine presenting. I feel like I'm always the one that has the bigger balls in the relationship, but
Right, yeah.
you know,
For sure. You're just like, you're such a masculine femme.
I am. I
person.
really
like,
am.
It's
And it's
yeah.
easy, like when I go on dates with like bisexual women, I think it's easier because they're a lot more like feminine, I would
Right.
say.
I feel
but-
like, sorry. this
No,
is
no, go
my
ahead. What were you gonna say?
My ADHD, it doesn't matter. My thoughts don't matter.
No,
Your
tell
thoughts
me.
matter.
What was your thought? Your thoughts matter. Your thoughts matter,
What were you gonna
Steph.
say? No, I was just saying, I was like, I feel like I'm so attracted to like women who like dress and like act like men. So like
Interesting.
1000%. There's been times where like I will never forget her, him, they, I don't know.
Oh,
But like,
okay.
but I remember I met them like at the Virgil back when I was single before Brian, and like it was clearly someone who was like female, or and they were like, you know, a little bit more masculine, dressed like a, you know, a male or whatever. And so, but they were like kind of flirting with me, and I did not know what to do, but I liked it. But I think I was just, it was so new to me that I kind of just like.
Well,
it's
wait,
like-
do you mean like trans or do you
I don't
mean
know
like
if they were trans. I don't know
queer
what they.
in the sense of it's like
they're like they're
a masculine, like a mask. Okay, so like a mask female.
We'll
Yeah.
say we'll use mask.
we're
Yeah.
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 I don't know if she was trans, but I mean, I could see myself with someone who's a trans male, but she was definitely like, she still had like a feminine, very beautiful face, but like very like masculine at the same time, and like dressed like a guy. Like she did
masculine,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's like, are you guys familiar with Kaylani?
Why does that sound
Yes.
familiar?
Because she's fire as fuck and a bisexual queen. Actually, no, lesbian queen. She's like, I don't fuck with dudes anymore. She's like,
I
I'm
know
all
who
with-
you're talking about.
But when she could be someone who could be super sexy and feminine, but I love when she's super masculine and her masculine energy, and like
That
she-
one?
and when she's in her full
Yeah.
beautiful face, but when she's like in her full
oh my god, she
masculine
is
energy,
gorgeous.
whew, like that was a similar girl that I met at like the Virgil, and I was like, and she was flirting with me, and I was just got
Yeah.
nervous and never.
I knew
really
she was a singer.
kept
Yeah.
going, you know. But
Also,
so yeah, that's
yeah.
my type.
I like
come
it.
through.
Yeah, and after looking at those pictures, yes, also come. Yeah.
Like, yes, call me.
But yeah, I'd never like really been on a date with someone that was like quite so like in the middle.
Right.
And I I almost like didn't know necessarily like how to like what energy to be in, if that makes sense. I'm always usually like very much in like and I was just trying to be myself, like,
Right.
but in a way I was just like kind of thrown off by it because I'm like, I'm just not used to this. But the date went very, very well, and like we had a great time.
Just kiss.
We did at the end, yes. And he was a great kisser, phenomenal kisser. He was an Aries.
Okay.
Uh,
Aries is so flirty.
I haven't done the rest. I haven't like looked at his chart or anything. But it was just funny because like I was like, oh my god, I have a fantasy to like have a threesome with a lesbian couple. He was like, me too. And I was like, I have a fantasy to have a threesome with a gay couple. He was like, me too. And I was like,
That's what I'm saying. A bisexual man is like fulfills
Yeah.
all of your fantasies.
and I was like, I really want to
This
have
might be
sex
the
with a
one.
trans man or trans woman. And he was like, me too. And so it was,
yeah.
I had never like met someone that like had the same excitement towards like all the same things. So
I love that.
yeah,
So what are you looking for, Nicole?
That's what I'm still trying to figure
are you
out.
like looking for something serious? Are you looking just for casual? Are you looking
I don't know. Like I'm open to more commitment or like something serious, but I also
I
like
know you're going through a
my
divorce.
divorce
Yeah.
is like my I think it's fine. I think from what my ex said, it's like fully finalized by
Yeah.
now. So, but like I still just got out of a divorce,
Right.
and like it's still pretty fresh, and like I'm not ready to like jump into something serious with
marriage.
anyone. Another marriage,
Yeah.
no. But like I mean, obviously, like one of my dudes right now, I really like, and I don't know where it will go. I have no idea because he has no
Yeah.
idea what the fuck he wants. So it's like one of those things where it's like we'll see.
Right.
But I think I'm also at a point where I'm like figuring out what I want really. Like I have an idea of like there are things that like I have like on my list of like things that I want long term.
Yeah.
It's just like I'm not necessarily ready to like jump into that right now, or like I feel like I'll know when I'm ready to like get a little bit more serious with someone.
Yeah. Right now you're just
So.
kind of taking it day by day.
Yeah, I would say so. And just trying to like figure out how to like, you know, integrate my abandonment issues and you know, work through my trauma and all those things. So thank you to my therapist, Melissa. Otherwise, I don't know where I'd be.
What do your abandonment issues look like?
um
Sorry, this is therapy.
my
Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to make sure I put our group therapy.
my abandonment issues stem from my biological father,
Which we will see in a few weeks.
my stepfather, and my ex-husband.
Okay. Aww.
So yeah.
Hashtag daddy issues.
Hashtag daddy issues. Yeah.
Sometimes like you could have a father and still have like
Oh, I mean,
daddy
that's the thing
issues.
is like I had, you know, my biological dad never really made us feel like, yeah,
We had to be the parents.
we had to be the parents.
because your parents had you guys young, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they just weren't. They were kids. They weren't
Yeah.
ready to have us, but
Mhm.
you know,
We
we
did.
came. Yeah.
And it was
Man,
like,
I'm thankful for that. Like, thank you,
Yeah.
Mom, for birthing me. But yeah,
No,
right.
our mom did a lot better than our dad did. But that's
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
But
realize at like one point, like you're like our parents were fucking humans who just didn't know what the hell they were doing.
Like
Yeah.
one of the reasons I admire my mom the most is because like she had Nikki and I at 18.
That's crazy.
I at 29, if I got pregnant right now, I'd be like, "What the fuck?
Right.
No,
It's going
are
on.
you kidding?" And then, but she literally birthed twins at 18, and then moved from Argentina to the United States at 23 with two little girls.
By
Like,
herself
yeah, like I just,
and like start over.
yep. So I mean, our grandpa was here and helped her out for a little
Yeah.
bit, and then she picked up. But like, it's just why one of the reasons I admire her so much is
Yeah.
because like I look at 18, I could not have.
Oh hell no.
No, I
Hell
barely had my
fucking
shit
no.
together 2 years ago. Like,
Actually, when I was young, I wanted to like be a young mom.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
like I remember being like 12 or 13 and like telling my cousins and my mom like, "Oh, I want to be a mom at like 19," because I thought 19 was like old. And then I got to 19, I was like, "Fuck,
Fuck
no."
that. Yeah.
I was like, I am just lost in this world. So I like was like, no. And then I think just seeing my parents divorce and then just like, yeah, just looking at my surroundings and everything, I was like, actually I could wait. I need to be a hoe. I need to like I needed to
put
be alone.
you first.
Yeah, I wanted
yeah.
to be completely selfish and not like get into a serious relationship, be a parent or any of that stuff. And now I'm like, get me fucking pregnant, Brian. Your face.
oh,
I know he started wearing condoms because I've been
What?
like just talking so much about being pregnant.
He's like,
He's like,
not
we're
right
not
now.
doing pull and pray.
not today.
We're not doing pull and pray. We are protect and pray.
Protect and pray.
Protect and pray. And so.
Oh wait, so he's not really being inside you. It's like a trash can.
I guess
Good
we haven't
idea.
been fucking lately.
I just love that analogy so much. When
I love when you start off being like, it's like a circle.
It is a circle. Well, actually, I guess we don't know if it's a circle.
What?
The condom?
Oh, I thought we were talking about the vagina. Okay,
Oh,
the,
no.
the condom is a circle.
Yeah. Well, I guess what was that? That's not.
Oh,
like,
no, I hit something on the floor.
was like, what? So yeah.
Have y'all ever? I don't know about. I don't know why this made me think of it. I've never been like a finger myself to
A what?
masturbate. Like I don't
What?
finger myself to
Oh,
masturbate.
finger. I was like,
Yeah.
I thought you said finger. I was
Vibrator
like,
all the way.
Exactly.
yeah, I don't finger
but
myself either.
I don't know about y'all, but I like the thought of fingering myself just doesn't feel right. Like for me,
It
it's
feels
just
very 7th grade.
yeah, exactly.
I only do it when I'm like trying to inspect, you know, like
And that's
yeah.
it.
Pull something out of there.
Like, is there something in there?
Yeah,
Like
but
that's the only time.
Okay, that's where I was gonna follow up. I was like, have you ever like, in your inspection, like felt up there and you're just like, so that's what it's like.
Oh yeah, 1000%. I'm like, I didn't realize that bone.
Exactly. I'm like,
Bone.
What is
What?
Or
What
like
is
the ridges.
Oh,
Sorry.
oh,
The-
yeah,
the ridges.
those freak me
Yeah,
out.
sorry. To me, it
yeah.
feels like they're bone, but they're like they're ridges.
The ridges, yeah, those
Yeah.
freak me out.
First
I
time
remember
I
the first
felt
time I
one of
felt
those-
those, I'm like,
Ew. I was like, no.
I'm like, I don't even want another guy. I don't want a guy to feel that, but like,
they
it
love
feels
the
good when
ridges.
they do it. So like, I need them to do it, but like, ew.
but I think guys like the ridges.
They like the ridges.
Wait, we should ask the men. Okay, dudes, do
I have a
you
question.
like the ridges?
Do we like the ridges?
What does it feel like when
What
you
does
finger?
it feel like? Yeah.
Do you like it?
I think it gives.
And I don't really
it-
think a lot. I don't finger a lot of girls. I'd rather go down on them. So it's like I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I've fingered girls before, so like I felt that too. But like,
Right.
but it's still your fingers
Just
can
the
only go
first
so
time-
far.
Right.
Oh my god, guys! When I was at the sex toy convention, I guess he's a professional squirter.
No,
Like,
thank
Can you
you.
squirt me?
The guy literally gets
He'll make you
girls to
squirt.
go on stage and
I'd-
he makes them squirt. And the way that he did a freaking 10-minute presentation to me, my boss, and the guy right next to us on how to make a girl squirt, because the two people next to me, the guy and this other girl, were really interested.
Yeah.
And my boss and I were like, sure, we'll watch. Like, how do you do it? And the way the guy, like, just explained everything. Also, he said, if you're fingering, you should use these two fingers, not these, because using these, you won't get nearly as tired. Because of the muscle that it's using on your hand. But anyways, so and
Really,
he was,
this feels more tiring.
and he was
yeah, I
saying,
was like, so you
yeah.
really think to.
I don't know, I don't know.
I don't finger.
But
Okay.
anyways, when he was saying when you go in, he's like, you should feel this, like, go at this part, and then you should feel this soft, fleshy part. And I'm like, God,
What's
why?
the soft?
what do you mean? And then I was like, do I need to figure out what this is? And then I was like, no, no, I don't need to.
Yeah.
But it was just like the way he just did this whole presentation on how to get a girl to squirt. I was just like mind blown. And, lots of breathing techniques, blah, 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 blah. It was a fascinating presentation, I will say that. But
Yeah.
it does make me think, like, I don't ever want to explore the inside of my vagina unless I, like, actually need to, like, did something get stuck up there? Like, I've had a tampon get lost in there one time on
Oh my
accident.
god. I hate
Well, the
that.
string went up, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, great, fish for it. But it's just so weird to think about. I don't know about y'all, but, like, I don't ever, like, stick my
Yeah, I
fingers
don't
up
really- I
there,
don't
so
I
it's
finger
don't
like-
myself
like
a whole lot.
I don't want to feel inside my vagina.
Like I like playing with my clit, obviously, but I don't really like go up there. And not only that, but like you're kind of you don't really have good like you know.
I can't reach my G spot.
I can't. Neither can I. I can't reach much
Yeah.
anything in there. Like my arm is like the length of my Like,
Right. Like it doesn't turn
Anyways.
me on.
No.
Exactly, same.
It doesn't turn me on.
No.
Just
And I
use
mean,
my
no,
vibrator.
like for anyone that enjoys fingering themselves, that's fine. But like, it's just not one of my like preferred.
I
things.
know
I don't know
somebody
how we
who
got on this subject, but
I know somebody who loves to finger themselves and
Really?
like only uses their fingers and like no toys.
How their G spot must be like super low.
I think she like comes a lot, and I feel like she definitely has a very low G spot.
Interesting, because everyone's little spot is different.
Yeah.
Because
well, but I mean, like, if you're like, so does she do clitoral? So like, one hand is fingering and the other one's like on her clit.
You know, I'm not
Yeah.
quite sure about Oscar, but she
'Cause, like-
she be coming.
I love being fingered by dudes.
yeah, I like being. Well, it depends on the guy.
Depends, yeah.
Depends on the guy,
I
'cause
don't
some of 'em-
always like it. but
Yeah.
sometimes. If they
Yeah.
like it.
Nah, if they, I really enjoy fingering when it's done right.
Well,
I-
it's rarely done right in my experience.
That was one thing that the squirter guy was emphasizing to the men that were watching the presentation. He was like, "Stop jackhammering."
Yeah.
He was like, exactly. He was like, "You have to just go slow."
My
just
ex used to just like go in there and
circular
just go like
motion.
this.
See, I don't like that either.
And like I used to like
'Cause
it,
it-
but I haven't done it in a while, so I don't know if I still like that.
Because that makes you want to pee.
Really?
Yeah. Every time
No,
guys
I
do it,
like
just
I like
pissed
the
on
finger
him.
curl. I like the finger curl.
Yeah.
I don't like the finger curl a whole lot.
I don't know. I honestly, I feel like if like just put your dick in me. At that point, I don't want your finger.
The only time I
That's
want
fine.
finger is if like we fucked for a while and I didn't come and you already came. So now I'm gonna put a vibrator on my clit. You're gonna finger me and I'm gonna come. That's
See, in those cases, suck on my tits and let me use
That
my
too.
vibrator, and I'll come. I could come right now just thinking about it.
You know what's really funny? When you said suck on my tits, that reminds me. I did go to Vegas recently with a guy I used to have sex with,
Yeah.
who I loved. Like we had a great little friends with benefits. He was actually one of the like first people to ever listen to the podcast because I sent him the first episode before we ever released it. I've just always really liked his energy. Anyways, I went with him to Vegas because we went to AVN and we went to, he had the CES conference. So we kind of did both. Anyways, and I was like on my period that weekend and my drive wasn't very high. So like I didn't really want to have sex.
Right.
But we were about to like go somewhere and I was like, I want to masturbate. So I was like, I'm just going to lay on the bed and masturbate. He's like, can I join and just masturbate alongside you? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to put on some porn.
I love masturbating.
Why didn't you tell me
together.
this? That
Oh.
sounds good.
I thought I did. I thought
No,
I did.
no, you
Oh.
didn't.
No?
I asked you if y'all did anything, and you were like, "No, we didn't."
I
They
thought I
just
told you
lied.
that.
You lied.
No. Also, having a little flakes.
Aw.
Anyways, so I just put on some porn and I had my vibrator and we just masturbated next to each other. And
I love masturbating like together.
Yeah.
I
That's
love
one
when
thing
me-
I also can't do.
But while we were doing
Really?
that at one point, like my tits were out because I was like, I just got out of the shower and he was like, can I suck on it? And I was like, yeah, sure, go for it.
Aw.
And that's like all we did.
Sorry,
That was like the
my eye.
extent of
Carrie,
it.
why don't you like masturbating along with
Yeah.
somebody else?
I don't know. I just guys, you know my journey with masturbating. I used to shame myself a lot for it. Now I don't even. I haven't masturbated in
You don't have a watch on.
probably. I'm not kidding you guys. Probably like 4 months.
I'm embarrassed.
Wow,
I don't
really?
I don't masturbate that much.
Okay,
but
well,
sometimes I will.
Since October, like actually, you know, for example, a few nights ago, I was like, maybe I should put some porn on and masturbate. And then I got in bed and I was like, but then I have to get up and pee. I was like, never mind.
I've been there. I've been there where
No,
I
but
I
that's-
wanted to masturbate, but then I didn't want to get up and pee. So then
That's
I'm
like
like,
my
fuck it.
my one thing now. It's like if I have to get up and pee afterwards, I'm like, never mind. No, but that is one thing that like I want to get better at is being able to masturbate in front of partners. I don't know why. I don't
Really?
like. I don't want
that
people.
shocks me.
I don't want people to see me touching myself.
There's,
But they would love that. They
there's
would
a
enjoy
reason
it.
there. There's,
Yeah, why?
yeah.
Let's dive. Let's unpack this.
Yeah.
Because me and Brian only really do it when because he's just one of those guys who doesn't like period sex. I'm like, whatever, fine, but like, I'm horny because sometimes I'm like the horniest when I'm on my period.
It's hit or miss for me. I'm either like I want to fuck everything or like don't touch my body.
Yeah. And like these were one of those like period moments where I was like, I just want to keep fucking all day. Like the entire day I was just horny. And so
I'm actually cold.
so I would just like masturbate. Oh, you know what I did? Oh my god, this is what I started doing. I would like suck his dick, but then I would have a vibrator on my clit, so I'd be masturbating as I'm sucking his dick.
Okay, I like doing that.
Yeah, that's masturbating in front of him, no?
Well, no, that's us playing together. I mean,
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah,
I
that's
don't know,
true.
like
Yeah, yeah.
my, you know, because that's how usually I start sex with my dude is we start like that usually like 80% of the
But
time.
sometimes you just don't lay. Sometimes I'll just lay there if I'm lazy. I'll just be like, all right, just fucking.
But I mean, like, I don't mind like if I'm masturbating and like someone, like my ex, I'd be masturbating on the bed sometimes. And, like my ex would walk
Yeah.
in and I didn't care.
Sometimes I'll wake
No.
up in the morning and I'll see my boyfriend masturbate, and I'm like, oh, okay, thank
Yeah.
God, because I don't want
See,
to fuck right now.
I think
So
it's
just-
hot. If anything, if I walk in and I'm just like, okay, bye. Like,
Yeah.
I couldn't do that. Like, for example, when I was in, my previous relationship with my ex-fiance, I would make sure that he was like, playing video games in the living room and I'd be in my room masturbating and I'd like make sure that he could not see me
Yeah.
because I just didn't want him to see that.
Oh,
And,
I
like,
guess it's very vulnerable.
I don't care if he masturbates, but like I didn't want to see him masturbate. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong.
I mean,
with
I
that.
don't want to say there's
Is that
anything
an
wrong with you. Maybe
issue
there's just
with
something that you
me?
just don't want to. I don't want to say there's something wrong with.
Are
it.
you
Just,
afraid
like,
to be vulnerable in front of people? Like,
Is
when-
it like? Do you just feel vulnerable? Like, is it like a
Yeah.
very like you don't want them to see you just like by yourself enjoying like?
And this is like a vulnerable state where like you're not having a conversation with someone. This isn't like internally vulnerable. This is like externally vulnerable.
yeah,
I don't know. I
see
guess
yourself just be there, being like.
I guess I would have to think about it. But like, okay, like for example, whenever I was a little girl, when did I start like having unintentional orgasms by unintentionally masturbating and didn't know it? Sometime around the age of 11.
Sounds all right.
Nikki and I shared a room. I always made sure that like,
I had no idea. So whatever you were doing.
no,
would be great,
exactly.
yeah.
Whatever, I always made sure Nikki was like not in the room if I was doing it and just make sure the situation aligned so nobody could see me when I was masturbating.
Yeah,
And
Okay, so shame.
which is normal at that age.
but like that just
But you just carried that into your
yeah, that
Yeah,
just
it
stayed, I
stayed.
guess. It just stayed. I never
Okay.
I don't know.
Aw.
You know, I mean, there's nothing. I mean, you don't. I don't know.
It's
like,
fine.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I also like I feel like
If you prefer not to, that's fine.
Yeah, if you prefer that to have like be a more private moment, that's fine.
maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like for example, like if I walked by and I saw my partner masturbating, I wouldn't like turn around because I wouldn't, that's his moment. I don't want to.
I mean, that is one thing I will say is like if someone, if for example, like if someone walks in on me masturbating and like I don't invite them to join, like I do want them to remove themselves from the situation because it was a private moment.
Right.
Like I don't care if they walk in, but like I also don't want them to like just sit there and like stare without like asking me if it's okay to watch.
Right.
Consent. But yeah, so it really just like depends on the situation. Or like if I walked in on someone else masturbating, I'd be like, oh, okay, cool, bye.
Like
Like I can note that like it's hot or whatever, but like I wouldn't want to disturb whatever that moment is.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know.
So let us know. Do you like masturbating in front of your partner,
Yeah.
or do you not, and prefer to keep it to yourself? When did you guys start like being open about sex with one another? Like being like, oh yeah, like I started like
A couple
doing
years
this.
ago, I would say.
23,
Really?
24, about 23.
So like kind of recent, like not even like you guys were just very. It's odd because like now you have a podcast and you just talk about it. So
But I would say,
I
like-
can't even imagine a world where you guys just weren't sharing.
But
and,
even like in our teens, like when I had sex, like you knew about a lot of the things that I was doing. I was pretty open about it. We just didn't talk about it extensively,
right.
yeah.
I would say. Yeah.
Oh.
I think it was around like 23, 24. It was like when I was reading like my sex books all the time and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cute.
But it's pretty recent. I don't know.
Yeah, like I just for me, it's just like I can't imagine a world where there wasn't a podcast with you guys,
Right.
and you were talking about like it's just because I've only known you in this era of your life.
I mean, if you had known us in a different era, not to say that we were like completely different, but like, yeah, in some ways we were.
Oh, for sure. Same with
Yeah,
me. Like
yeah.
if anyone who knew me before Brocotherapy, like I was different. Like
Oh
it's
my
still
God.
the same, but like
Your
different.
core
It's
tends.
like in
your
the
core, yeah.
it's like in the comment section we were talking about if like college Cammy would have met college stuff.
Oh my God, yes.
Oh, we're like
I really-
chaotic.
honestly, I really do think if we met pre like college and
Oh,
pre
yeah.
Brocotherapy double team, like it would have been like we probably would have cried together a lot.
Yeah. Lots of crying.
Be like,
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to hold your hand. Oh, you're so warm. My hands are
I know.
cold.
Why are you cold? Oh,
I'm
you were
always
outside.
cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was like, where's the hand?
you were like,
I don't know where I feel like I don't know. I was
I feel
always
like
the,
you'd be
I
the
was always the
friend-
mother, like
Yeah.
or the like,
I feel like me and Cammy would be crying, and you'd be
and
like,
I'd be the one telling y'all to get your shit
Yeah, she
together
did.
because
Yeah.
that's what
Like
I
y'all
was
doing.
doing when Camilla was crying.
Yeah.
because I was a crier. I was definitely like,
So was
I don't understand why he just won't like me back. Like I really nothing clicked to me. There was just moments before I started the show where I was like, I don't know why I can never get any of this shit right. Like with boys dating.
I still feel
sex.
that way sometimes.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was me the other
I
day.
hate how much like, cause yeah, in high school and college, I cried about everything, and now these days, like, I still, for example, sometimes my current dude, my on and off partner, he and I are on again. When we like fight, like I cry, and I'm like, I hate that I'm crying, and just please understand this is a normal reaction.
Oh my
but
God.
I'm just trying to
I
tell
am
you.
the same way.
Oh my
Stop,
God,
stop,
yes,
stop.
yes.
When I'm angry and I'm just like fucking bawling and my eyes out, I'm like, I'm fucking pissed. I want you to think you're serious right now, but I just can't stop crying. I'm really trying to
same way.
And I'm trying to tell you how I really feel, and I feel like, yes, bitch.
He complained. He complained, or him and Nikki were having a combo.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is like one time him and I went to have a conversation about their relationship. It's a long story. Anyways, and he goes, "It's so nice to get through a conversation without any tears." And I was like, "Yeah, well."
Me and Cammy. Ryan told me, he's like, you need to like keep being consistent with your therapy, because I feel like every time I tell you something like you need to wash the dishes better, you start fucking bawling. Like I feel like you just get triggered. You think I'm like acting like your mom or something, and I'm just like,
Well, okay, and not to therapize either of you, but I know that the reason Cammy does it is because she takes everything too personally, and that stems from a lack of self-love and confidence.
No, I know.
So
I
and
know.
I'm not saying I'm like
know, but
I'm
like
not-
residual, it takes so long to
No,
get through
I know,
that.
I get that, and I'm not
Yeah.
saying that I'm like perfect by any means. However, I guess like I wasn't always like much of a crier or anything in conversations, because it'd be like, I fucking know
Yeah.
that I'm right.
I could cry, but I also have another side of me that just gets like really fucking bitchy.
So I think it's Aries rising. So I
Yeah.
feel like that's how.
Like, 'cause-
yeah,
Same.
there's two sides to Aries rising. I feel like, and it's like you either cry,
Or I'm a fucking bitch, and I will
yeah,
like,
exactly, or you
I
will
will
like
destroy
scorch
you.
the earth.
That's
yeah.
why I can't try to defend myself in the comments all the time, because if I respond back, I'm gonna eat you alive, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep going on an Instagram rant and then make a post about it and keep talking about it, and I'm gonna call this man. It's gonna be a whole thing.
I get
So
that.
it takes a lot, because it's like the bitch comes out,
yeah.
and it's
See,
like,
maybe that's what it is for me. I always tap into the bitch.
but yeah,
aspect
I guess
of
there's certain things that trigger certain things. I feel like
it. Yeah.
you know, Brian, because he's like the love of my life, he's my boyfriend, and it's just like there's something that triggers like maybe my mom or something, like telling me what to do, because my mom
Let
was
me
just
look at
like,
y'all's charts again.
I don't even know. I think for me, it's just like, for example, my partner, like the other day we were having a conversation, and you know, it wasn't really like even an argument, but I just started crying, and he was like, wait, are you crying? And I was like,
God, Camilla, get it
when
together.
I don't feel heard, no. Here, if I don't feel heard,
yeah, I get frustrated, and
Yes.
I'm like, it's yours. I'm like, fuck.
I go fucking crazy. Like, and I feel like
Okay.
for the most part, like my demeanor is very chill. Like, I'm not like, I don't ever really get like angry or like upset. Like,
yeah, I'm like chill 90%
yeah,
of the time, but that
same.
10% is just
It's
really,
fucking-
yeah,
it's just
really like, wow,
it's
okay.
a lot. It's a lot.
But
Wait, what were you saying about when
but
y'all
also,
fight?
like, I'll be watching
I just-
TikTok and I see
It's like
a s-
almost like a parent.
yeah, I
thing.
see like a sad video and I'll cry. You know?
Yeah,
'Cause it's
yeah, me
like-
too. I cry over like if I'm watching fucking like American Idol, and they they do like a backstory on a person. I don't
If
know, I'll
something,
fucking
yeah,
cry.
if something reminds me of like my dogs, like Sammy and Rex. If something reminds me of Sammy and Rex, immediate tears.
I was trying to see what y'all's moons do. So Brian is a Gemini moon,
No,
July 4th, 1986.
yeah,
Yeah, he's a Gemini moon.
I don't feel like that. I feel like I would have been pissed if I knew he was a Gemini moon.
At 6
I thought it
p.m.
was Libra.
At 6 p.m.
Girl, I don't know where my
No, he's a
phone is.
Libra South node.
Wait, can someone grab my phone over there?
Let me. Okay.
oh, my neck.
My back. Lick
My
my
pussy
pussy
and
and
my
my crack. Hey.
My neck.
My back.
Yeah, my back did hurt after that photo shoot. Actually,
Yeah,
did
my
you
whole
wake up the
body-
next day sore? Like,
Yes, I was so sore, and yeah, I had to cancel like my I was exhausted, and it was
I
like
was-
the second day of my period too, and I was like, I'm not doing anything today.
I was supposed to go to well, I told you this. I was supposed to go to a sex party that night,
good thing you didn't.
and I was like so tired. I was after that shoot, it was like hitting a brick wall. I was like, I could not. I literally, just slept.
I was
That was so much fun though.
It was.
But
I loved
did feel
it.
really sore.
the photo shoot was phenomenal.
It is like a workout because you're just constantly moving your entire body all
I
day.
guess
and
that's why,
changing
because
into
I was like,
things, doing
I
poses and standing there and da 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 da.
I woke up and I was like, I'm exhausted in the middle of my back hurts for no reason.
He's a Cancer Libra Sag.
Okay, well then why do I have a Gemini moon?
Girl, you have this on CoStar. That's why.
Oh, that's why. Yeah.
Hold on.
No
Wait,
shade to
but
CoStar.
No, actually, hella shade to co-star.
But that's what he is though.
Wait,
Even
hold
Danny
on.
said it.
he is a Cancer. He is a Cancer sun.
But I'm not going off of like. I mean, I just know it's like that's his big three. I don't
Are
know
you
if
Oakland,
he-
California.
Yeah.
You might want to bleep all this out. You just
Oh yeah, giving out all his
He was
info.
in California, like Oakland, probably.
I don't have him as a Libra moon. I have him as a Gemini moon.
wait. Hold on. But
Conjunct-
is this whole sign and that's
This is equal, but that's not equal. That's not going to change it.
mm.
That's not going to change it.
Wait,
We'll
hold on.
inspect later. We'll inspect later.
Yeah. I mean, he like. I do feel like it's just my mommy issues.
I
My
guess.
mom was like very like strict with me around the house, and I'm not a good housewife person.
Okay, is that also an Aries thing? Because like neither are we. like I'm not a cook. I'm
Yeah,
not. I'm not a cook.
Don't
I'm
get
not a
me-
housewife.
Yeah,
I'm not like.
it's not.
No, that those are not.
But Brian
yeah.
is a housewife. Brian is like
well, he's a
so-
Cancer
yeah.
sun. Yeah.
He's so good, which is like perfect for me because like for me, my soft life is okay. I can work and pursue my dreams, but I do nothing at home and I don't have to clean or cook. Perfect.
Same. Like
That's my
like
life.
if I had a house husband, yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be ecstatic because I'm not a housewife.
So, but then like he'll like give me like little critiques. Now I'm better. I think when I first moved there, everything made me like super extra sensitive. It was really high end.
Yeah.
Like I was really like anxious, and I didn't like having critiques about how I was around the home because I think I was very insecure about that. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
like
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of it stems from like insecure, like not being able to like, when someone's, and even I guess it probably depends on like how they're offering, like not criticism, but like critiques. I don't know what you want to call them. Anyways,
yeah, looking back, he
Yeah.
wasn't like mean about it. He was
no,
just
no,
being
yeah, I
honest,
doubt
and
he
just-
was because he's always such a
Oh, I
nice
used to
guy.
be so bad about
Yeah.
taking critique.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of times it just stems from like insecurity. So it's like if you have a hard time taking it, which I mean, there are still times that like I remember when it came to editing the other day, I put together that little clip or whatever, and I was like feeling so vulnerable and like insecure about it. So like
Why?
whenever
I
my
didn't get- when you make anything that's
yeah, so
I
whenever,
know,
so
yeah.
like I sent it to one of my dudes who does very like
yeah.
he does video editing for like literal commercials, like big
Right.
brands hire him. Anyways, and he like gave me critiques, and I was sitting there like,
Oh, I'm
"Don't
sorry. I
take-
gave
don't
you
take it
critiques
personally.
too.
Don't take it personally. Like it's fine.
No, I love it. You sent it in the group chat, and I was like, love it. And Stephanie was like, well, actually, this is what I.
No, but I appreciated it because they were like good points. They were
Yeah.
like
No, I think
solid
you
points.
made great points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not have that eye. Apparently, I also just
But it was like I also had like one of
But
those
I always
moments of like
appreciate when
insecurity.
yeah. No, I
Yeah.
always get really insecure too when people give me critiques, but I always like appreciate it later because I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay, like they were,
Yeah.
But at the
But I
end of
just-
the day, it's just whatever makes you happy.
Yeah.
But
I just remember I had that moment of insecurity, and I'm like, it's fine. I was like talking to myself.
Aw.
I'm like, it's fine. Like, don't take it personally. You're great. You're learning.
that
like,
was like, I mean,
yeah.
yeah, and you're so new to it. And plus, you can fly a fucking plane, bitch. So at the end of the day, you win.
I haven't flown a plane in a while. I miss
So,
flying.
But
But
you don't need that
um,
one last quality to be like that makes you badass. What's
Right,
mine?
exactly.
Wait, what's mine? What's
oh no, let's not talk about redeeming qualities because I went down that whole rabbit hole with one of my partners. It was bad. I drank wine, and that always makes me emotional. And
Oh,
I
I want
won't-
some wine. Okay.
no.
Wait, what are you talking
Anyways, well, Cammy, I'll give you what I think you're amazing at.
Oh.
I think you're
I thought you were saying you were gonna give me wine. I was like, no, bitch, I don't want wine.
do you want some though?
No, what are you gonna say?
I do love that
Say,
bottle
I
though.
think you're really good at, like as far as like putting something together. Like when you have your mind towards something, like you're really good at like like the just like the admin kind of part, like the kind of the logistics of stuff. Like I think
Event
you're-
planning, yeah.
you're good at the logistics of stuff, and like you'll
Oh, sorry.
like you're good also under pressure, and you like don't seem like you're freaking out, which I'm sure you are probably deep down, as we all are. But like you really are good like under pressure, and like like shit, you gave us all those sponsors in the last show, so
I know. That's why when it came to the live show, I'm like, this is not my strong suit. This is Cammie's.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I
I
was
will
in a
stay
band,
the
I learned
fuck
a lot.
out of
I
it.
learned a
Yeah.
lot from her. I really did.
I was an event planner for 4 years.
and you killed it. So
Yeah. And you know what? I cried a lot in that job.
I cried so much. Just so much crying.
Well, I had a staff of 40, and like, some days I would literally work 16-hour
event
days.
planning is awful.
It was,
They don't get
I-
paid near enough. That they should be getting paid
Yeah.
a lot more. Yeah.
Like
I will say
that's
though,
so
my
scary.
staff was bomb. My bosses were pretty cool, but there were some
It's
things
just
about that
a
job
lot
that
of high pressure
yeah,
moments
made me cry for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like for the live show, you're pretty good under high pressure. For me, I don't know. I don't think I'm good under pressure.
I think you did great.
You think?
Yeah.
Because I still get anxiety thinking about the day of.
I get anxiety too, but like I just trust that Cammie has it all set up great, and I just show up.
You're like, I just show up and I just pay.
that too.
You're like,
Yeah,
I show up and I
and
just
pay. I trust Cammie to put everything together,
why
and
I
I
like-
show up and pay. Yeah.
Yeah, because I wouldn't have not been able to do that all by myself. Like, I think really most of it was Cammie that really did it. You know,
Guys, stop gassing me up.
and I just
cry.
we just just
That's why I told her my
assisted.
next celebration of love, I'll just have her plan it. I'll show up and pay.
Yeah,
But I'll have
We're like, just have her. Yeah,
The
and
budget is
she'll
love.
get it done, but she'll get it. But you trust that she'll get it done.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I know
And
how
see,
to
that's the
do
thing. I
weddings.
like this is one area where I really like trust Cammie.
yeah,
I don't know where she trusts me, but I really like.
Oh.
What kind of shame was that? Are you
It
kidding?
was kind of backhanded comment. It's only the one area that I trust Cammie in.
And I don't know where she trusts me. Like what? Don't act as if we don't have trust issues with each other.
Aw.
Because we're like, did you do it right? And then if like the other didn't, then we're like, I should have done it myself. Fuck this. And we do that.
Like what?
We do that with each other all the time. But like that's what I'm saying. Like when it comes to event planning, I'm
Yeah.
like, she's got it. Like there's nothing I can do better
Yeah.
in this department than she can. So I just like leave it be.
For sure. No, you killed it, Kim.
Yeah.
That was like, honestly, I would say 70% you, and then the rest was. I mean, I worked hard, but
Oh, we
like,
all worked hard.
I will take
We
credit for
did.
about 5%.
but like you were the one who really like came up with like the deck and the situation. I like just kind of went along with you, you know, like you kind of just led the way, and I just. learned a lot assisting you.
I definitely knew that you and I could pull it off. I was
I
like, we
know.
got this.
I know. After that, I was like, we could.
That's why
We
when
could
you were
fucking
like,
do
let's
this.
hire an event planner, I was like, wait, let's do it ourselves.
You're like, because I got this,
I was like, I think we do it.
which is a good decision. I love that.
I
But
love
yeah.
that the cards told us to do 3 shows because I really wanted to do 3.
We did.
What?
yeah.
No, I thought you wanted to do 2.
No, I wanted
You
to do
said
another.
3, but then at one point you're like, maybe just 2, or was that?
Yeah.
you
No, but I
said
really wanted to do another one in LA. Like 2, like outside of
Yeah.
like 2 new ones, but like let's do another
in
LA,
LA,
one.
I really, this has always been my dream.
Mm-hmm. Let's hear it.
I want to do it at the Virgil,
What's that? Where is that?
and they have a stage already and a sound system and everything.
What's
Okay.
the Virgil?
It's my old hoe bar, and
Okay.
like me and Rose, Jess, where's she at? Just it was like old Broco therapy. I used all the stories, my host stories of me going out.
Do they
with-
have an Instagram?
Oh,
is this
in Hollywood?
but on the cusp of Hollywood, yeah,
Yeah, on the cusp.
yeah, I'm good. Oh
Well,
yeah,
no,
so
I
like-
just looked at it. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. They have a stage already and everything. It's a bar.
It's
with
a bar.
stage.
Okay, so like a lot
And
less.
they got a dance floor, chairs, lounging areas. I've always wanted. They do a live shows for stuff there. And
I
it's
say
just-
told
let's go
Dallas
for
to be
it.
loud if they want us to go, and
Oh,
now we're
shit.
like, actually, LA.
well, I mean, whenever we decide to do LA, we should do it there. We don't
The
want to
Virgil
do LA.
bar.
I like that.
Yeah, whenever we
Yeah, but
decide.
the thing about like if we so like 3 shows outside of like the Bay Area is at least near you, but it's still like
We have family in Dallas. That makes it easy.
and I have family in Dallas too.
I still just I
My
feel like if
brother's gonna want to open for us. He sings.
oh okay well
I mean, I still.
He's like, "Can I open it for you guys?" I was like, "I have to run it by the twins."
I was gonna say
he's really good. Don't get me wrong.
No,
Okay,
I
dope.
fully trust that. No, I was just
Oh,
gonna
this
say
is funny.
I fully like every show. I need Rose and HK
Oh
opening.
yeah.
this place looks so cute. Yes.
Let's
Yeah.
do it. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Let's do it. LA this year.
Yeah, this year, next year, whenever.
Leo season.
I know.
We'll
Aries
decide
is-
later. We'll
Yeah,
plan-
well,
I
yeah,
don't
we
wanna-
can't. Yeah, we're not gonna throw shit out now and then like people
then-
hold us to it. So-
And it'd be like, you fucking liars.
yeah, but I do think the first one needs to be an Aries season for sure.
It
Yeah.
already is. That's the
Bay
dates we're looking for.
Area. Go dumb, dumb, dumb.
What is
dumb.
that?
What
It's a song.
Oh, okay. I was
It's,
like, what?
y'all, if you're going to the Bay, you have to know. the music.
I'll be in the Bay in a few weeks.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Bay
and
Area
then
chick.
you and I are gonna
Are you gonna
we're gonna
start?
do brunch.
Are you
We're
gonna
gonna
start putting together like the deck?
Yeah, Nicole,
Tell me what is
Nikki,
out.
those things are being put together. Trust me.
Okay. I'm just gonna
keep.
keep. We'll just do the same thing we did last time. I'll edit our show. You do all the live show shit.
Yes. Well, we'll talk later.
What?
Sorry. Because it's like already in an hour.
Okay.
Should we do an email? No, should we wait second
No,
one?
we can do an email. The second one. I think we talked a lot about.
Yeah, what do we even talk about this one?
Vagina-
Daddy issues,
fingers,
fingering,
Oh,
crying,
okay.
a lot.
crying a lot.
I feel like this happens every time we record. I'm like, did we even talk about anything?
No, that's my favorite thing is while you were setting up, we're like, wait, what are we going to talk about? And then you're like, I don't know. And I was like, well, just figure it out when
And
we
then
go
every time I
along.
watch it back, it's like
It's a seamless conversation.
yeah. Well, it's just
we did tarot.
oh yeah, we did. Okay,
we
you're
talked
right.
about
We're
live
talking about
shows.
masturbation.
Yeah.
we
Masturbation.
did a good job. Okay, fine. Plug it.
You can find us. Okay.
And Cammy and Nikki.
And so at Cammy and Nikki, I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna run at Cammy and Nikki, and
Okay.
she's gonna run at Double Team Podcast.
I kind of like that because I want to know who's viewing the story and liking. Because I'm like, is it Cammy doing it or Nikki? And now I know if
I'm
it's
always
one or the
liking.
other.
Okay.
Someone the other day was like, wait, who am I talking to?
to?
And I'm
Yeah.
like,
So if
So
you're here
whoever
for Cammy-
opens the message, yeah.
you're-
but I'm literally about to like delete or a log off of Cammy and Nikki. So
and I'm gonna log off of Double Team
Because
Podcast.
it
It's
is-
too many
it's just
fucking
so-
yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it. I have my
Yeah.
notifications off.
Yeah, same,
Because, like,
same. Oh, I do too.
cannot, like, yeah. I
Yeah,
get
I'm
it.
just gonna have my personal and then Cammy, Nikki, and that's it. And she's gonna have Double Team Podcast and her personal, and that's it.
But if I collab with you on a post, make sure you read that, okay?
I will.
Timely manner. Okay. Anyways.
Are you gonna do collab? We'll talk.
Yeah, we'll do collab
Okay,
posts.
okay.
No, but I told you on our post, just tag
Do
double
double
team.
team.
Yeah.
So yeah, at Double Team Podcast and at Cammy and Nikki. You can also go to doubleteampodcast.com for all relevant links. We just restructured our Patreon.
We did. So if you want to,
So if you want to go support us and
Patreon.
throw us some money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's our plug.
and TikTok.
Oh,
Double Team-
TikTok,
at
Double Team
Podcast.
Podcast. Yeah.
YouTube, Double Team Podcast.
Or just go to doubleteampodcast.com. All that shit is there.
Yep.
All the links. And I'm going to redo our site too.
Okay, perfect.
I'm going to do, yeah.
And then follow me, Stephanie Megan, or go to brocotherapy.com. .com. All that shit is there. And then I'm also making a Patreon soon. So stay tuned for that.
Exciting.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh my God, you changed the .com. I was ready. I was like, you know, like,
I try to do a little flair each time.
I do too. When I say welcome back, Double Team
Welcome
fam, I always.
back, Double Team Fam.
Exactly. You got to switch it up. That's why sometimes I'm like, Double Team fam, you know, something like really low. So it. Anyways,
No, but I like Double Team Fam. I like when it gets a little nasally.
Okay.
Anyways, bye, bitches.
Bye.
See ya in this next episode.
Next episode.
Growth therapy.